everyone, welcome to Coach's Clinic. Tim Madden. One of the common themes I see consistently is not being who you should be on these interviews. All of you guys are consultants. You should know they got 2 CMO roles open, right? I'm talking to the recruiter. When do they want someone to start in the position? By this day. How many candidates are in the pipeline? Have they started the hiring process? How big of a need is this to them to make sure they hire the right person sooner than later? What's truly important to them? We don't freaking know. They need someone to manage the team and do something, and they're in growth mode. Please understand that that is not the reason they're hiring somebody. So if you're going into storytelling mode when they say, oh, they're in a high growth mode, I've worked at companies with high growth mode, and they're looking for someone to manage the team and the marketing, etc. Yeah, and I'm going to go. No. Remember the power of asking all of these questions. We're going to truly determine why now, why it's important to them. It's going to help us lock down the next step, and it's going to position us in a very good place to negotiate later. Well, what kind of leader do you guys want to be? A guy that pushes people, a guy or girl that pushes people to solve problems, or one that isn't? When your goals don't align with your actions. You guys understand that? I love fitness analogies, so here's the easiest one. Everybody wants to get in shape, right? Come on. Everyone wants to look good. No one wants to work out, eat right, stop drinking alcohol, stop sugar. Sounds horrible. Our actions don't match our goals. So you just need to relay that if you find yourself in a similar situation. I want to make sure the next company I go to, they're committed to solving problems, because I'm sure you can agree there's nothing more frustrating when you have the solution that you need to pass, but we can't get all the stakeholders on the same page. Isn't that frustrating? Can you imagine we have open jobs for 6 months? Thousands of people have applied. 5-month hiring processes. It's freaking crazy. Be the change that you want in this hiring process. Get them to be fully aware of their issues. Get them to truly understand all of these things. Because let's be honest, if it's not an urgent need, you're probably not going to get hired. So key questions, if a role's been open for 6 months, would be, hey, who's been doing this work since then? That would be my first question on an interview. We have to understand, why is growth important to them? Hey, why are you guys in a growth mode now? Well, because of this. Why is that? But we have to truly understand, remember, the why isn't always growth and revenue. It's probably something else. It's staying surface level with these guys. Why is growth important now? Why? Okay, I found the real issue. It's they want to make a bigger impact for children who do whatever they do in their business. Say they're a medical device company. Hey, we need to get our products out to companies because we know our product works. Guys, when it's purpose and passion, that's what it is. So most of the times, remember, the reason someone tells you they shouldn't do it is typically the reason that they should do it. That's an easy way to overcome objections most of the time. We can't shrink ourselves into revenue growth. Sometimes you can, 95% of the time you can't. Get to the true reason, guys. If you can do that, you will convert a lot of interviews into offers. But if you stay surface level with these people and you don't know why now's important and what their reasoning or way of thinking is behind whatever the need to solve challenges are, it's going to be hard to convert. Okay, so a key question is, when you talk about challenges, is how long has this been going on? And if they say 6 months, if you know your line of questioning well through these clarifying questions, you got them. You don't have to become a sales professional. You need to be a leader. If you haven't read the book, Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone, read it. I've read it 10 times. Everyone should read that book, because what we're doing here is trying to use basically common sense to influence people. You learn how to do this, you'll live a phenomenal life. It'll help you with your team. It'll help you with coalition with other executives, and it'll help you get hired. Empower the company to tell the company what they already know. We know it's a big problem. We need to bring someone in. We can't wait. The best person doesn't get hired. They don't. The best communicator is going to get hired. The best communicator on truly knowing what they're looking for, what their challenges are, getting them to be aware that they can't wait, urgencies now, etc. Those people are going to get hired, regardless of if you have a more successful career, cookie cutter resume, the certifications, etc. Those people are going to beat you out. But when you leave a conversation with an interviewer, regardless of the level, they should be saying, wow, you really opened my eyes. This was a very impactful conversation. This was this, this was this. Because if you use this approach, that's what's going to happen. Some of the things we're talking about today may help you with interviewing, because we're talking about really personal responsibility, getting real about what happens if you don't do something and the consequences associated with it, making sure that you're taking your career seriously, but it's completely applicable to, are the leaders of the company taking growth and challenges seriously? Anyone who gets paid more money, you got to make more difficult decisions.